Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about planking, okay? So this is a favorite exercise for a lot of people for the anterior core, the front half of their body, right? And this is kind of what we see a lot. So on our elbows, holding this position for a long time, kind of hanging out here, okay? And that's the main issue I have, is that we're kind of hanging, okay? My spine is kind of starting to hang towards the ground. I'm hanging between my shoulder blades, okay? And I can hang there for a long time until I start to feel something happening and it's burning. But a lot of times I think that's just like suspension type stress as opposed to muscular type stress, okay? So we're gonna talk about a few changes we're gonna make to call this a high hollow plank, okay? So instead of being on our elbows, for one, we're gonna go through our hands. We want to get scapular protraction, our shoulder blades, we want their shoulder blades to be pushed forward. And so we're going to achieve that much better by pushing through our hands. That's kind of how we're wired. So instead of being here, we're going to be on our hands, and instead of like sagging between our shoulder blades, we're going to push ourselves away from the mat or from the ground, okay? So that's change one. So push yourself away from the ground as far as possible, okay? The other thing, what we're going to do is usually people's feet are pointed backwards, their heels are pointed, okay? We're going to come up onto our toes more, okay? So the bottom of our foot is vertical, and as we do that, we're going to tuck our tail, okay? Squeeze your butt super tight and pull your belly button in towards your spine, okay? So now I'm kind of an arch, right? I'm an arch type bridge instead of a sagging suspension type bridge, okay? So this is where I want to be, right? So what you'll see is that I'm tucking my tail under, squeezing my butt, and pulling my belly button in towards my side, okay? So we're from here to here, all right? So push yourself away from the ground, all right? Come up on your toes, and as you come up on your toes, you're squeezing your butt super hard, pulling your belly button in, and trying to sustain this position, okay? We call this a hollow body position, right? So we're kind of hollowed out on the inside, right? So strong glutes, active core, active anterior core, okay? And then shoulder blades are being pushed away from each other, pushing your chest away from the ground, okay? I'll show it one more time. All right, so here's kind of old school hanging type bridge, okay? Or hanging type plank. Up on my tippy toes, pushing my chest away, squeezing my butt, and hollowing out, trying to hold that position, okay? So try to master that. If you can hang out on your elbows and sag at your back for minutes, I guarantee if you get in this position, you're gonna feel a way more effective core strengthening movement happening. You're gonna have strong glutes, strong core, and you really be getting the most out of this exercise, okay? And there's a ton of different variations we can do from there. So practice that, the high hollow plank.